Hi, welcome to It's Time to Review Something. Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. It's time to review something. Yesterday, me and the wife went to change our phone plans. We got an offer in the mail for seniors 55 and above through T-Mobile. It's at $27.95 per line for 2 lines. So that comes out to about 55 bucks plus international calls and all that stuff. Well, got to the dealership. That wasn't 100% true online stuff. They kind of draw you in a little bit, which is okay. Talking to the salesman, what come out to be roughly for us is that they gave us the cell phones, the new lines, and it's costing me $90 a month flat. That's the taxes, sales taxes, federal taxes, FCC taxes, whatever taxes Uncle Sam decides to screw us with, it's on there. So once a month, I pay my $95 or $96 or whatever it is, and I'm done. With Verizon, which was my current one, it was costing me between $150 and $200 a month. I could never figure it out. They charged me the $20 a line plus all the taxes. My wife used to be $43 plus the taxes, and then they turned around and charged an additional $89 on the other side of that for the next month. Added them all together, and then, oh yeah, after all them, you're paying for that service, then you have to pay for the line service, and that was more. So I got tired of that. So with T-Mobile, I went down there and talked to the gentleman. We set it up, $90 a month, auto pay. I don't have to worry about it no more. And if my wife decides to call Korea, which is cool, it's like 10 cents a minute or something like that. They said it's not a big deal. Not like Verizon, which charged me 30 something dollars to call Korea for international bullshit. We'll find out when she ever calls Korea again. So while we were there, I think this is the better half of the story between T-Mobile. They had a promotional scheme going. Okay, what was that promotional scheme? We had 2 iPhone 11s. Okay, I told you before I'm not a big Apple fan anymore, but since I've already got them, I use them until I can't get them no more. That's mainly for my computers. The phones have never failed me, really. They're kind of proprietary for a lot of things, like cords and stuff like that, which we're going to cover here shortly. And so anyway, they said we get $800 a person for trade-in on our phones, the 11. So what we got was a new cell phone, iPhone 13s. Now, this is the wife's phone. I'm actually recording with my phone to test it all out. What's the differences in this thing? Really, what is the big differences? Well, the size. They're about the same size, but they're more square, more kind of beefier feeling for me. Still too slick, so we have covers coming, and of course her case right there is coming. They all go to the 6-digit pin to get in, or face recognition to get in now, not the 4 like my wife's 11. Things that I did like about it, battery life. That is the key. This thing lasts a little bit longer on battery. How do I know? Yesterday I played with it all day, uploading it, right? Changing from one cell phone to another, which was really easy. Put the iPhone 11 next to it, boom. Did a couple button pushes and set it all up. I had to play because one thing I will tell you flat as a note, make sure your phones are updated with the most current software update. If not, it takes a little longer. So between all that, transferring the phones, and my wife plays her little games on here and stuff like that, this battery is still half full, and it wasn't even charged all the way yesterday. So the battery life on this one is a lot better than my 11 ever was. And the other capacity, my 11s had 64 gigabytes standard. That's what we paid that big money for the phones, $700. This starts off with us at 128 gigabytes. So I got more storage space for more photos, more videos, and etc. Things that I like about it, besides the buttons, and it's actually, like I said, it's a good feeling phone. But let's talk about the settings in here. The settings all pretty much the same that I could see. One thing I like, live view is not on the camera, so I take a picture. I don't have to worry about trying to find that damn thing and turn it off. I hate live view. But the camera settings, and I want to cover that here real quick with you. And with the camera settings in here, on the very bottom, you have photographer styles. Let me get a little closer, okay? So from here, you push that little button. We have it on rich. I like rich. If I go back, that is standard. Rich, vivid colors if you like that one. I do warm, and then cool. So you have the choice of where to set your phone at, and once you set it, it just says, I want to use rich contrast. So my picture style changes. Prioritizes faster shooting, lens corrections. They got a whole lot more on the camera this time than ever before. So that is a plus in itself right there. Like I said, the battery life is good. Everything I've seen so far about it. So why did I switch from Verizon to T-Mobile? Well, cost. I am tired of paying $150 to $200 a month. I mean, like I said, I might have said it just a second ago, but the Verizon charges me the money for the phone and then the lines. And I mean, really, I've already paid for the phones, but I have to pay for the service on the phone, then pay for the lines. So T-Mobile gave it to me one set price, and that was pretty good. And the exchanging of the phones from the 11 to the 8 of $800, it didn't cost me nothing but the taxes. And of course, federal tax, AT&T and all that, you can't get rid of that tax. Nothing you can do about that. I'm happy with the phone. As soon as the cases come in, I'll be even more happier because it's easier. They're kind of slippery on my hands. Anyway, we had to go back after transferring things, certain things like bank and other things with passwords you might have to reset because they don't transfer and they want to make sure that you got it. We had to reset the Bluetooths in the car, on the bike, and I still have the truck to do. So that's all part of the plans when you up and change things like that. But overall, T-Mobile did a great job. The guy did a real good job getting us in and out of there. Their store could have probably been rearranged a little bit with the cash registers in the back, more into the front where they had a couple more tables and all that, but I didn't decorate it, so that's just me. There was only one table and 4 chairs. Go figure, we were there first. We got them, and then, man, that guy got swamped with just the 2 of them. He's working with me. The other guy's working with the other new customers and people waiting. But they work on that when the second shift came in, so there was 4 of them. So that worked out pretty good. So overall, T-Mobile so far has been good. I've had them before in the past. We had a little fallout with something, but for the most part, I'm back with T-Mobile again. I will not go with a Sprint, and I don't like AT&T. That's just a personal preference. But I just wanted to review this with you a little bit to tell you where we are and what I think of the new cell phone, the iPhone 13s. There's a lot more videos out there from other people who can get into the details, all the button pushing, this setting up, and I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm just giving you my opinion as a common man that, for me, as an old fart, this is working out pretty good. The flashlight, the photography, the video, and that's, like I said, I'm videoing you with my phone, and this is the wife's phone I just showed you a little while ago. So, with that in mind, I appreciate you watching my channel. If you like me, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Let your friends know. Ring the little bell if you want notification. I'm not some of the other vloggers which have all that information right here in front of you. I much prefer just to tell you at the end of the video. So, with all that in mind, good people, have a good year. We got to get over this stuff, and God bless America, okay? Thank you.